Awal
Sergio yeah Sergio, one story abia me pese me he Vitesse Arnhem former teamer yaye own Christian Achu akobo and Obekaya Sergio. At a point in time, some of the Chelsea players ekobo loan. Na indication about many okase Vitesse Arnhem or the second tier of Dutch league no. Omo call relegation after 2023-2024 season no. But Sergio omo ye investigation be by the KMVB omo share omo league no so no. And Sergio indication be the told you say around 2010 na an offshore company being held or being owned by Roman Abramovich was having a stake in the club. And Sergio, now there was a certain former Georgia player, be a friend, Merab Jordania, Sergio, or a close ally of Roman Abramovich. Now, no, one of Cyprus or more investigative we be echo I from merit service. Edibetu just say one of the offshore companies of Roman Abramovich was being fronted, but Merab Jordania was the one old lady Emma Chelsea owner, former owner Roman Abramovich ebenya a stake in the club around 2010. And Sergio, after 2010, 3 years later in 2013, Merab Jordania left. And of course, Alexander Chingrisky, also another ally of Roman Abramovich, ebe sold the club. So Sergio, after all, you saw some of Chelsea players at a point in time were going on loan over there. Mikaise Mason Mount at a point in time went there. And of course, Nemanja Matic went there. And Yaye own late Christian Achu also went there. As a investigation from that time no up till around this year, Sergio, over 120 $120 million. Ena Obekase investment akoso nina the offshore company of Roman Abramovich. And Sergio, so how these Western allies any Russia for no etia do awoma so a omuni track bia, and that's the reason why Roman Abramovich was forced to sell his club in Chelsea. Sergio, adina saba be affected Vitesse Arnhem. Se me nu ka say ya geo lines ya revoke your lines. So we a player who team now, and Sergio, there is one Egyptian person, a friend Ashraf Mustafa. I don't so an African player. And Sergio, the revocation of these licenses affected the player involved in that club. No, so those players featuring for the club, no, in as much as almost second tier, no, Sergio, deeply affected. Sergio, and about to just say. Kelechi Iheanacho, former Manchester City playmaker, former Leicester City. Last season he went to Sevilla after say only Leicester City. Omu deal no NDA. So he couldn't impress was Sevilla. Na indication about Samsung Sport, baby a Kingsley Schindler, Esia Kain, Emomo the Turkish league no, and the latest club I join here. I likely say Mubaba be fa Kelechi Iheanacho. Not too much of the prospect or how he built his reputation after 2013 under 17 World Cup or best player of the tournament. I know any that move to Manchester City, yes, at a point where impressive Kakra or Bogremu into the Nigerian national team, but the latest years, especially past 2 seasons, not too much of impression has been created from that guy. How the performance on done a D and amount for Gini D. Say you, not too much of top-notch performance from Kelechi Iheanacho. He is almost in the twilight of his career, and I think it's a techie and Adinaba. So Ekobanesa or joining the compatriots already. Victor Osimhen are joining Ewa Galatasaray. Last weekend you saw say Besiktas and so Ababefa Winfred Onyenyi Ndidi. So what it means on also Kwako joining the line alongside the fellow countrymen Onyomo Asia Kain Edima, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So you know at the Chan tournament, Madagascar did a very good job by beating Central African Republic by 2-0, and it was a tough game. So Central African Republic, not too much of good performances for them in this competition. Even the last game against Burkina Faso, they lost by 2-0, and in that game against Madagascar at the Benjamin Nkapa Stadium in Dar es Salaam yesterday, that was how it ended. So now Madagascar are now close they can also get the opportunity to qualify. Omo group no dey Tanzania and Eddie Kai at top because after omo 3 games omo 9 points. So omo Eddie Kai get the qualification. So now Mauritania and Madagascar baku was 7 and a baku 4. So what him say going to the last game no, any of them can get the qualification wearing the game na Ebaso. So these are the 2 games are Ekoso Ewo Chan tournament and say you.
Oh, okay. All right. And did you say Coach Kwesi or your comments about Nigeria bench after Sudan show 4-0 no, or can we found obi no coach now you have the voice?
No, I read it.
You read it?
I read it. Say
coach no I don't know, so means with my mind
it was a story I read.
Okay.
It was a story. Say omo team no omo nya bad. But like problem no omo nya coaching.
Is that what he said?
Like say about like because here was
2 there person who coach no.
Okay.
Let me share exactly what he said.
Okay. Now problem especially on attacking third no. Especially on attacking third. So say problem wo ho say you why e ye adwuma no.
Oh there be say no one coach di. So can problem na wo attack na dia.
Yeah.
And it depends on question Bakono Busano about Nigerian team no. There's be our defense midfield solid but attack no and say sharper and just a coach in the way I presented no. And no just wakobo coach didn't say any more than one form. And
like from the story I mean reading it say like
who coach nankasa.
Okay.
Why? Now you share exactly what he said because journalists in the Busano Nigerian team no no defense ne he say ne solid but attack no na kakakra. It doesn't mean so was a coach ni nyadi. All right.